Record. Okay, so I wanted to do something and start us off just a little bit different. I wanted to share, kind of just shout out some of the people who I've promoted this month already, and then a few people who have promoted last month, because honestly, I wanted to say all of them, everyone that's promoted last month and this month, but it's just too long. It would take a very long time because I have an amazing team. But I'm going to share just a few of them. So a couple emeralds that have promoted: Keisha King, um, Lola. I was gonna say Maria, but I was like, it's Lola. But you know what? She's going diamond this month too, so she didn't want to hear herself called as an emerald. Julia Waite, Jacqueline Bailey, Ashley Harmon, Matthew Maniero. Oh, that's Audie's probably husband. Let me get a few diamonds, you guys. We already have people that literally went diamond like a couple days ago, and so I'm so stinking excited. And it's just really awesome, you guys. Like, these are really amazing promotions, and everybody started as an executive or a ruby, you guys. Like, every single one started as an executive or ruby, so they're so important. Okay, so some of our newest diamonds, hold on, it's being very slow and doesn't want to pull up. So Michaela also went diamond, Michaela Bentley, but she's going double, so she doesn't want me to color her as a diamond. Megan Sheridan went diamond. Shannon Preston went diamond. Mackenzie Perales went diamond. Chelsea Marvel, diamond. Audie, I hope I'm saying that right, Martinez, and Yeremis, she went diamond also. Let's see if there's any. Hold on one second. There's just one double so far, you guys. Destiny. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. And I know we have a few more double diamonds that are coming hot this month. And let me just go ahead and do just a few rubies for you guys. We've had a lot of rubies promote already this month, but I'm just going to do a few of them, okay? So Kimberly Mendez, Yolanda Ponce, Lisette Beatty, Veronica Marino, Sean Brown, Bradley Brackenbury, Alicia Orton, Magrel Da, Emily Crabtree, Lauren Derrick, Jordan Bauman, I don't know how you say it. Wow, now I feel like Mark. Cindy Carter, get it, girl. And I know many of you guys are shooting for the next promotion also, so don't mind me. Erica, congratulations, boo. You are Ruby. Steph Smith. Okay, so that's just a few of them, you guys. So I just want you to know. Oh, yeah, Andrea Wadsworth. You guys, shout your people out. Like, we got tons and tons, so it took me a very long time. But I'm just so excited, you guys, because tonight you're going to be hearing from a lot of just people who know what the heck they're doing, and they don't make excuses, and they know how to get really awesome results with this business, obviously, as presidential ambassadors and all top income earners. And so we're super excited to hear from them. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Eliana. Let me find your face. Oh, I see your face. Hey, girl.
Hey, why don't you?
Okay, so you guys, we're just gonna kind of bounce off of each other if we need to, but we're gonna share some fire, some tips, some inspiration, and then some, you know, specific things that we are doing also to get awesome results. Let me make your face big. Oh, there you are.
Hey guys! Oh my god, so excited. Okay, so something that's been, I know Christy said that to share like a few scripts, maybe some of the other girls have scripts or something, but I don't have a specific script for you guys, but I am going to share with you what is working for me. And it's crazy, you guys. So after we all read the book Atomic Habits, like something switched, but also after making the decision that our team is running absolutely for ambassador, because once you make that decision, you're like, go. It's go time. It's like a light switch. You just become this whole other person. You step into the shoes, right? And even if you have not filled the shoe, every day you are stepping into the shoe. Every day you are doing something. You're excited. You're sharing excitement. You are being loud. So anyway, something that's been really working for me, you guys, first and foremost, I swear this is what like caused the domino effect to what I'm able to do now. And it's getting up and getting ready. Literally, I'm going into my closet, you guys. I'm putting, this is something I would wear in Cancun. I don't care. I'm wearing it to the living room, wearing it to my kitchen, to my office. It doesn't matter. I'm looking cute for my videos because it makes me feel 10 times better because I was walking around, and this is something, you guys, I did a crazy a crazy video on my team page the other day, and I was just pretty bold with everybody, and it literally is called, like, you know, today we let go of the bullshit excuses we're telling ourselves. I'm sorry, bullshit lies we're telling ourselves. And to me, one of the lies was that I did not have time to get ready because I was telling Caesar, like, you know what, babe, that's a waste of my time. Why would I go shower and get ready and all dolled up when I have messages to send out? I have things to do. And then my mom switched that mindset. She's like, no, you have to get ready or else you're not feeling good. And I'm like, oh, you're so freaking right. So here I am. I put a freaking video. I put motivational things. I put self-development every time I'm showering. I'm doing my hair. I'm having fun. I'm doing my makeup. And then I'm ready to go do a video, you guys. And that has literally changed literally everything in my business right now. My DMs are full. Like, I'm still like, they're always full, but now they're hella full. And anyway, you guys, something that I've been doing is videos on Instagram about the product. So it could be keto coffee, it could be the best fat fuel, it could be whatever. And I'm making it, I'm pouring it, I am literally talking about it, what it is, what it does, why I love it. And then, you know, I obviously make it look super good. I add a little bit of whipped cream kind of thing. Doesn't matter what it is that I'm doing there. But then at the end of every video, you guys, I give everyone a call to action. So for example, I've been doing, I did one about the detox, which is, what was it? Celery and cleanse. And then at the end, I did one in English, I did one in Spanish, different days. At the end, I gave them a call to action, which is, you know, message me the word detox for more details. I had all these people, detox, detox, detox. And so you want to make sure you always give people, even if it seems a little repetitive, give them a call to action. Today, I did one and I said, message me coffee. You know, if you want to secure your discount spot with me with the BOGO. And I've been getting texts and messages literally all day because of that. I've also been doing phone calls. I've been doing voice messages. And like I said, it's not really a script. I'm just literally being myself and I'm letting them, you know, a lot of people talk about it's all about voice messages, and it sure is. We've been turning like customers that want one product. Now we've been turning them to ordering like 4 to 5 products, literally because I've been getting them on the phone. I'm, you know, becoming their friend. I'm listening to what they need, and I'm finding problem areas and finding a solution for them, you know. So if they're bloated and constipated, they're absolutely going to get the celery. If they love coffee, they're going to get one of my coffees. I explain to them what the 3 coffees that we have and then let them choose. You know, I always recommend the TFX, things like that. But that's another thing. And but you guys, literally getting ready in the morning is key. If I know the next day I'm going to be super busy, I shower at night, you know, and then I try to get, you know, and that way I just get ready, I do my makeup, do my hair, whatever the next morning. Self-development, that has been so big, you guys. Sometimes we fall in this crazy BS lie. I won't say the other one, but it's a crazy BS lie where you're just like, you know, you feel like you don't need the self-development, or you're being so stubborn that you're like, no, I'm just not, whether it's time, whatever it is that you tell yourself. But the minute you allow yourself to grow, because really you have to humble yourself and allow yourself to grow, you are going to like let go of the old to give room for the new. And that is with self-development. So that's another thing that I've been doing. Starting your days, of course, with prayer and gratitude, ending your day with prayer and gratitude as well. But a little thing I was going to mention too, when I went live on my team page the other day, you guys, we just talked about, or I talked about the excuses, the BS things that we, the BS lies we tell ourselves. And you guys, it's really just being afraid of the work. That's a lie, because we all know that once we put in the work, you guys, you're going to see the results. Excuses, it could be a bajillion excuses. We all have them. Fears, you guys, all of us have fears. It's about doing it with or without the fear. And you guys know, I don't like going live. I don't like to do videos and things like that. But every time I go and do it every single day, it's like literally just kind of, it's becoming, it's not even there anymore. And so lack of prayer and lack of belief, that's another thing, you guys. You guys can be doing all the work all day long, but if you're not believing in yourself or having faith at all in it, you're lacking the prayer, you're lacking asking God for more, whether it's because you think you don't deserve it, whether you think you're not worthy of it, or maybe you just forgot to ask for more. God is willing to give you everything you want, but maybe you're just not asking big enough. So keep on asking, you guys. Believe, and have confidence that He will come through. Have the faith, you know. Maybe it's lack of belief in yourself. You guys, believe in yourself, but here's the only way you're going to. It is by getting up every morning and putting in the action. By not putting in the action, you are not going to believe in yourself. It's just plain and simple. I am believing in myself that I'm capable because I'm getting up every morning and I'm doing it. And that is how my self belief grows. That's also how everything else grows. Literally, your paycheck, your confidence, you name it. Procrastination, let's throw that out the window. We all know that doesn't get you anywhere. Stop telling. Oh, this one was a big one, you guys. Stop telling yourself things to make yourself feel better because of where you are now. And this is one thing, and I shared with on my team page. So Christy and it's funny because I was talking about this on my live. Sorry, it might be a little long, but Christy, a few days ago, or maybe even last month, I can't remember. She was like, "Hey girl, how's your ambassador going?" And I was like, yeah. Like, I was like, whatever. And she's like, okay. And I told her, I was like, I'm not really going for it. And then I had a Zoom with my girl, Brenda. She's one of my diamonds on my team that she's going double. And she's like, "Hey girl, are you going ambassador?" I was like, "Absolutely not." And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going ambassador." And she's like, "What? Like, that's not even, like, are you even our leader? Like, what's going on?" And I'm like, kind of giving my own team my damn excuses. And she's like, "Oh no, oh no, no, no." And then, like, that day, you guys, I swear that was a turning point for everything. I cried so bad in the car. Caesar had to go get groceries. I had a crazy talk with God. And I just told him, I'm like, you know what? I'm lying to myself. I really do want ambassador, but I'm so freaking scared. Like, why am I so scared? And I was like, God, I just, I need this. I'm ready. And I told him, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Just lead me, guide me, lead my steps, lead me where to go to, bring me the right people, and I'm ready for them. But it was one of those tough, conversations with God. And one of those things is I figured out I was lying to myself, telling myself I didn't want ambassador. And here's the thing, you guys. And I told Chrissy too. I was like, well, girl, like, what about the paychecks? Like, I've made some pretty big paychecks that actually surpassed an ambassador income. But at the end of the day, you guys, it's about our team and showing them the vision, because vision is so important. If I can show our team that all of us can go ambassador together, they are believing they're also going ambassador, because it sure can happen. It can sure happen. And so, for example, myself, I don't want to keep talking about the same win that happened 3 years ago when I went ambassador. Yes, we took, Caesar triple diamond last year, but at the end of the day, like, no, we got to continue to grow. We got to go to the next level, right? So anyway, I am so ready for ambassador more than ever before. If you guys can hear it in my freaking voice, I have decided. And you guys, it's crazy. The minute that you freaking decide, it just starts happening, you guys. Okay, I'm just going to be real. So literally our volume, okay, I don't even remember the last time I checked, but hold up, you guys. I'm just going to be so freaking real. Last month, our volume ended at 102,000, okay? Which was awesome, but check this out, and this is the power of freaking belief. And our our entire team is just on freaking fire. Alejandra's team's on freaking fire. It's crazy. You guys, my volume's 169, 453, and you guys better believe we're ending at over 180 or more. This freaking, oh man, I'm not even like, anyway, we're going ambassador.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You guys, it's funny because, like, I've never heard you, like, I've heard you say, like, yeah, we'll be ambassador one day. And I'm like, okay, well, nobody goes ambassador by accident, but you are going ambassador because I can tell. Like, you guys.
We are going ambassador because I sure can't do this by myself. You guys, our whole team, it is crazy. Oh, and let me tell you one last thing. I just got to shout out my girl, Brenda Lopez. She told me, you need to stop asking me how my diamond's going. You need, and because she's already been a diamond, she goes, I don't want to hear it. You need to start asking me how my double's going. And I was like, slap in the face from my own diamond. I freaking love her. My own diamond, you guys, set me straight, put me in my damn seat. And she was like, you are going ambassador. She's like, you need to teach us how to dream big. And I was like, yes, ma'am, I'm going.
I love it. Well, go Brenda, you guys. Everybody needs a Brenda. That is amazing. You guys, that's just what it is. Like, sometimes we're like, well, how? You guys stop worrying about the how. Like, once you make that wholehearted, just convicted decision, like, you guys can hear it in her voice. Do you think she's going ambassador? Do you think their team is going ambassador? Yes, of course they are. Like, I have no doubt about it, because she's telling me. And you know what? It's funny because maybe Jamie will share some of the numbers next, but there's some other girls in the company, you guys, that are like way farther than I was or Eliana is right now, that are going ambassador this month. And they just claimed it, and it's just happening. And so it's so freaking amazing. Like, when your team just comes together. Even if you guys have one team member, like it doesn't matter. You are creating a vision for them. And when you create that, all of a sudden you just make something different happen. That's what it is. You make it so that, because here's the deal, you guys. So last month, like I was like, yeah, I'm going to go double ambassador. Like, oh yeah, like whenever it happens, like I was planning it, but I wasn't like planning it, if you know what I mean. And so when I saw that Marwa went last month, I was like, well, damn, if she can do it, I can do it. And so I don't really have like an upline or like even, someone telling me like go double ambassador. And so that was what I needed to be like, well, yeah, just freaking do it. And so then you make that decision and your team comes together. So even if you are a brand new distributor, the first person that you bring into your team, you have that vision for them. You say, we're going ruby, we're going emerald, we're going diamond. Okay, so that is amazing, Eliana. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, so Savannah, I see your face next, so I'm gonna call on you. Hey, boo.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
So, obviously, you guys, Savannah just promoted to Presidential Diamond, and so she's got all the goods on how to bring in like so much bajillions of volume. And so we want to hear all the goods from you.
All the goods. Okay. So you guys, last month was insane. Like as you guys saw, we went presidential. It was so amazing. Okay. So here's the deal. I had the same exact moment that all these ladies are going to talk about. It was literally just, hey guys, I'm on now. Sorry, it echoes. So anyways, last month on the 25th, numbers ran, and I wasn't as confident as I wanted it to be, or how I felt I wanted it to be. It was like, I think we were 25,000 away. Okay, so I kind of had a moment where I'm like, is this really gonna happen? And all of us have that moment, right? And it was in that moment that I had read a post on a page, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this my all. Like, I'm gonna freaking do it. I'm gonna give it my all. I knew that Ashley Mestis was gonna go triple. Shout out to Ashley, and none of my girls were shouted out, but I'm gonna shout you out as we go. But I missed the text, guys. But she was gonna go triple, and I was like, there's zero reason on why I can't do this. And so it was just that mindset switch, and I rallied the troops, and that's really what it is, guys. It's rallying the troops. It's getting people called out and called to their best self. Like, you have to have expectations for people in this business. And that's really what it was. It was about pinpointing the expectations, letting everybody know exactly what they needed to do to get to where I needed to get, and then all of us just being on that same page. Okay, so really, it's vision, it's belief, it's prayer, it's literally everything. So the 26th comes around, and we had a great day. Like, we brought in like 6,000 volume that day. I was feeling really confident. Everything was great. And then the 27th came, and we enrolled like 2,000. And I was like, okay, well, this is great. How are we going to do this way, you know? But I got excited. I got on the team page. I let people know what we were doing, and I showed them the difference. I'm like, hello, we did 6,000 yesterday, and now we did 2. Like, pull ourselves together, right? And that's literally what it is. It's about calling people out. It's about telling them what's up and telling them they can do better. Like, everybody can do better. Everybody can push harder than they think that they can push. And Christy showed up at my house that night before we went presidential, and I was a hot mess. I hadn't showered in like 5 days. And that's it. Like, that's the month's end push. You know, it's about having the vision, being able to have the conversation with whoever in your life is in your life. Like, hey, I need to put 100% into this business right now. I need you to do everything else. Like, it's really that moment that you just have to have with like your significant other. Maybe you don't have that luxury, and that's okay. When I went diamond, I didn't have that luxury. Like, my husband didn't believe in the business yet. So it wasn't like, hey, you know, take over for bath time. It was still a constant, you know, push and struggle through all of it. And so it's really, though, you guys, about you proving to yourself what you're capable of and what you're wanting to do. And if you can, you know, believe in us so much, there's so many of you that are like, Christy's amazing, Eliana's amazing, Jamie, Savannah, you guys are all amazing, but why are you different? You're not. You're not freaking different. Like, some of you are way smarter than us. Some of you have way better backgrounds than us. Like, that's the truth. Like, you guys are no different. It's about pulling yourselves together, making that decision to make it happen. Okay, so right now, if you guys are 1,000 from Ruby, if you're, 2,000 from Diamond, like, I've always had a moment before my promotion where I feel like I'm gonna throw in the towel. And it's really in that moment where it's a make it or break it. It's a, please God, I deserve this. My team deserves this. You're gonna make this happen with us. And literally begging him for something, a sign, for, that moment of clarity where you're in the right place at the right time, where you're doing it. And being able to, give equal to your team. You can't expect this out of your team if you're not willing to do just as much. And myself, just that last 5-day push brought in like 2,000 volume. So you guys, you have to have the mindset to do it. My girl Michaela yesterday, it was the 25th. She woke up, she found out her boyfriend was 780 from Diamond. And you guys, you wouldn't believe it, but just last week, she was having a moment and I had to call her out. And I'm like, Michaela, you're better than this. Up your enrollments, up your mindset. You can do this, do it. And you guys, yesterday she saw she was 700 away and she just made that choice right off the bat. She was like, I'm doing this today. And I'm like, hell yeah, you're doing this today. You're doing it now. And by like noon, she had already enrolled like 580 volume. By that night, she was at 613. Somebody else on her team enrolled that final spot and her boyfriend went Diamond and she's like 1,200 from double right now. And she's totally gonna freaking do it, okay? Because who can pull out 700 out your butt? Anybody who has the right mindset. And if you asked her how she made it happen, it was literally praying. And it makes me emotional because I don't go to church. I'm not like a crazy spiritual person, but I do have a belief system in God because of this business, because I ask and he gives. And I've been able to give that to people on my team who have never had that before. And, I'm 5 years in and my journey with God really is a new thing, but it's because of the business. It's because I ask him for things and he grants them. And so yesterday, Michaela and I were testing it out, but she was talking to just a ThermoFight X LC because that's how most of our LCs start, is just for ThermoFight. And she was like, I'm gonna test this out. And she like prayed over this customer and was like, I want a big LC. You guys, she did it with every customer yesterday, and every customer she was enrolling was over 100 BV. And that was like the same exact thing that was happening last month to our team. We just had our minds right. We had the belief system in place, and then we worked together to make it happen. And even if, a few people fell short or it wasn't all exactly where you wanted to be, y'all still made it because the people that didn't fall short, picked up for the people that did. And so you can't just like sit in your misery. Oh, my team's not working. Oh, I could go Ruby this month, but I don't want to fill this 400 box. Oh, I could do this, but I don't want to do that. What the hell do you want then? That's what we're in this business for. We are in this business to help people. We're in this business to build people. Like, it's not always going to be the most amazing people that we want to do it for either. Like, people get into really good positions, and that's how this freaking business works. But guess what? That doesn't mean that Amanda next door doesn't have the same exact resources as you have to make it happen. So, and honestly, the people that make it happen themselves, which maybe you haven't found those people yet, maybe you have, but if you have and they are making it happen themselves, take it as a blessing. That didn't come for me for years into the business. Like, I was the leader until I found my leaders. And so that's kind of where you guys need to be, is just like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to prove to my team that they can do this. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you, I have been not on the fence, but I have had Ambassador May 2020 on my wall back here and on my dream board all year. And Presidential was on there for March, and we did that. And Ashley's going Presidential next month, and I'm freaking going Ambassador because why not? Like, we are going to finish at like 180,000 this month, and we're going to push the rest next month. And you know what, you guys, seeing Christy and seeing her like take her team from an X point to 100,000 volume more, I'm like,
well, if Christy can do it, I can do it. And it's really, that's how this business works. It's the mind game. It's like, if she can do it, I can do it. If Eliana can do it, if I can do it. If Stacy Rapp, my girlfriend from when I was 13, and we do the freaking like crazy to the window to the wall dance in the church, like if her and I can, you know, she can go ambassador, I can go ambassador, you know? So just find your vision, literally just know that the, you know, no sleep and the lack of the showers and not giving your kids that attention that you feel like they need for the 3 days out of the month is worth it. Pull your head out your butt, show up as your best self, and make it happen.
Hi.
For them, because they deserve it.
Okay, you're amazing, Savannah. You guys, everything she said is just, it's the truest thing because, like, you know what she just described? She described hard work. You cannot be afraid to work hard, and that's really what it is. You can't say that it is going to be hard work because honestly, I think that's why I hadn't in February like declared my double ambassador because I was like, damn, it's gonna be a lot of hard work. You know, like you have to push yourself to be uncomfortable. That's what it is. You have to be like, you know what? I can't stay here. I have to get uncomfortable here. You know, I'm pretty comfortable with my damn checks, right? You know, but you got to get so like, no, that's not good enough for me. That's not good enough for my team because you guys, if you don't share, they won't either. Like they won't. And so you're amazing. Can you share that thing in the chat that you and Michaela were talking about? The message that you were using to get the 100 BVs? Okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah, so no, I get it. Oh, I got all those kids myself too. So I had her on speaker view as well anyways. But you guys, so I mean, exactly what she was saying. It is so important that you just are not afraid of hard work. Some of you guys, you're like, damn, I want this. Damn, I want this. Damn, I want this. But like, no, you have to not want where you're at right now bad enough. That's what it is. You have to want to be greater than what you're at right now. Like my thing is like, yeah, I'm pretty happy with my paychecks, but I had to get uncomfortable. I can be grateful, but uncomfortable. That's where we have to be. I am grateful for my paychecks and all the blessings that this business has brought, but I'm willing to work harder for more. And that's what we have to do. But yeah, y'all need to just promote because it's so amazing and it's the best feeling ever. And honestly, like end of the month, you guys, when you're promoting or when you're helping someone promote, yeah, it's a wrecking ball and it is so much fun. Like it's stressful, it's fun. You're bipolar. You're like, it's happening, it's not, it's happening, it's not, it's happening. And it's so much fun when you do it. You just feel so accomplished. Like it's the best feeling ever. Okay, so Jamie, that's all you wanted to say, right, Savannah? Because you would stop talking. I just want to make sure. Okay. And if any of you guys want to, well, you can't unmute because I'm not going to let anyone else unmute. Just put it in the chat and or text me and I'll unmute you. Jamie, where's your face? Hold on. Let me just type in your thing and I'll unmute you. Okay. Jamie?
Hi.
Hey, I don't see your face yet, but you can totally start talking while I find you.
Okay. So I love end of the month because while we should always be working the entire month, like it's the last day of the month, I love the freaking end of the month because it shows you exactly what's possible. And that seems impossible. Like if that makes sense, like something that seems so impossible becomes possible. And then you're like, holy crap, if they can do it, I can do it. And then it's such a huge inspiration. So I freaking love the end of the month because there's always something that's like, so it gets me super pumped up. But I'm going to talk a little bit about some numbers that I saw and that Christy kind of alluded to. But we're in a chat with, you know, some of the high producers, high income earners. And you guys, if they can do all this, so can you. Like if they're talking about needing 30,000 BV, 35,000, 49,000, 15,000, 18,000, 41,000, to reach their goals before the end of the month. And there's like 4 days left. Like, if they can talk about getting this, and I know they're going to get it because I've seen them do it, you know, if they can do it, why can't you get 8,000? Why can't you get 10,000, 5,000, 2,000? Like, don't ever count yourself out. Like, push so hard and just keep the faith and keep going. Say your prayers or do whatever you need to do, meditation, yoga, whatever your jam is, do it, because don't give up on yourself. There's guarantee, you guys, guarantee there's going to be moments where you are like, I need to just throw in the towel. Like, it's going to make me feel better. I'm not going to do this. Like, I'll just do it next month. It'll make me feel better. No, you are going to feel so much worse. Like, you will feel so freaking amazing when you just accomplished what you thought was impossible because you pushed and you had that faith. Then if you quit and you're going to kick yourself in your dang butt and you're going to be like, ugh, I wish I would have just tried harder. I wish I would have just woken up early or stayed up a little bit late. Like, I wish I would have just done it because I know I could have done it. I promise you, you guys will have that feeling. So just push hard, go hard. Don't count yourself out. Just go. Okay. And like Savannah said, you might be day 4 or 5 without a shower. Your kids might be eating cereal for breakfast for dinner for the 3rd day in a row. Your nails might look all ratchet and need to, get done, and your eyelashes are falling off, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be totally worth it at the end of the month. And there's things too, like Eliana said, if that makes you feel better and work harder to get up and, spend that hour, 30 minutes, whatever on yourself getting ready, do it, but just push whatever is going to make you push for it, because it's going to be so worth it. I promise. I mean, like Christy said, it's easy to stay in your comfort zone. It's easy to feel comfortable and, not be scared. Like, it was easy. I was comfortable with my paychecks. I was comfortable with what I was making, but it wasn't getting me to my end goal, and it was not helping anybody else by me staying comfortable. So I had to get really uncomfortable and just decide to go all in. And that's what it is, you guys. It's your mindset. You just have to make a decision, and then you have to put the work ethic behind it, because it's not enough to say, I'm going to be ambassador and then sit on my couch or, sleep until 11 a.m. Like, that's not enough. You have to decide, and then you have to put the work ethic behind it. And so some things that I have been doing is I've been waking up early. It's quarantine, everybody's home. I'm used to being home now and having all day to work, but my family being home threw a wrench into it, and it made me a little less productive because I was like, okay, I'm gonna do what my family's doing. And I quickly realized I track numbers every single month. And so in my planner that I have, I write down what my opening volume is for the day. So all the auto shipments go out, I write down what my volume is, and then I look at it at the end of the night and I say, okay, we went up 2,500 BV today. That's awesome. That's a good day. And I do it the entire month. But then I also look back and I say, okay, it's April 10th and we have this much volume. What did we have on March 10th? Are we moving forward? Are we progressing? And so that way I know if we're making progress and if we're staying on track. And so I saw it like starting to slip a little bit. We were still making progress, but not as much as I wanted us to be making to be able to reach our goals. And so I started waking up earlier. I started waking up at 7:30, which may not be early enough for some of you, but for me, that's plenty early. It lets me get in a couple of good hours before my family's up and ready to start doing things. And I feel good about my day. Like, I feel better because I've been productive first thing in the morning. And then a couple other things I've been doing is doing more videos, like getting my face out there, going live more, being a little bit more vulnerable, talking about my goals and where I want to go, and that I might be scared, but I'm going to do it anyways, talking about how it's going to help people. There's so many things that you guys can talk about, like today, for instance, I said, on my video, I said, stop asking yourself why it won't work for you. Like, what if you fail? What if you don't know enough people? What if you don't have the money? And start asking yourself, how bad it sucks to live paycheck to paycheck, or how bad it sucks that your husband's never home, or that you're never home, or that you never have money in your savings, or that you have this enormous mountain of debt. Ask yourself those questions and then make your decision about whether you want to jump into this business or not. Don't base it on your fears, base it on your wants. And so you need to get out of your comfort zone and question people a little bit, but show them that you're a real person and you have some of the same fears too. You can do live videos, you can do the videos on Instagram, you can do IGTV if you're more comfortable like recording a video and then putting it on IGTV, you can do that. And it increases your engagement. One other thing I've been working really hard at is increasing my following. So do not say this is working for you that it is not working for you if you do not have at least like 1,500 to 2,500 followers. Because when I started, I had 181 followers, and I had to work that up. And I saw a big improvement when I got to 1,500, when I got to 2,500. Now I'm at 11,000, but I still can't be stagnant about it. I can't be like, oh, I hit over 10,000, I'm good. Like, I don't need more followers. I hit 10K. It's not like that. You have to continually be growing your network, so you continually have new people coming in that are seeing all those live videos, that you're a real person, that your life is changing, and that you can have more people to do host posts, more people to message. Sorry, I use my hands a lot. I just realized I'm like, but grow your network, you guys. That is such a huge thing. Like, I've been focusing on it really hard to be very conscious about growing it, and it's making a huge difference, like a huge improvement in my engagement, how many people are viewing my stories, how many people I have to message. So definitely be doing that. And then don't just be like business, and you hear this all the time, but don't just be business and products. Like, and don't just throw in something random that's personal. Like, brand yourself in some way that people want to come back. I've been trying to be a lot more intentional about, whether I talk about fashion, or whether I talk about my family, or whether I'm throwing up positive quotes, or I've been throwing in recipes, like something that is giving them some sort of value to come back to and check my page for. And if you think about it, when there's bloggers, if they have something that you like, you go check their page. Like, you don't have to even see what or maybe they pop up in your stories and you're like, ooh, what did they post? I want to go see what they posted. You want to be that person. You want to be the person that they have something that they're coming back to. So get very like real with yourself about what it is that is attractive about you that people can relate to and want to come back. I know Christy's always posting about her dang leggings, and I'm like, dang, girl's booty is looking good. Where did she get those leggings? I want my booty to look like that too. And so you have to do those other things that are going to keep your engagement up, because you can post about business and products and all day long and get 100 views on your story. But if you're getting 1,000 views because your engagement is up and you're giving value to people, you're going to have a lot more people saying yes to you. And then one last thing I want to say is, two, like I've been doing more, like Eliana said, calls to action, saying text opportunity, text this, use my phone number, DM me. I've been doing polls or questions, like the question box. I'll say, put your name in the box and I'll message you, or put how much you want to lose in the box, I'll message you. You can do just like the questions where they have like 4 responses. You can do that. And always giving 2 positive responses, because then everyone's getting messaged. This isn't new for some people, but you sometimes tend to slack off on the things that were working for you, because I don't know why. It just gets too commonplace and you're like, oh, I've done that forever. But go back to that. It works, like getting the engagement on your page. And then last thing is, don't be afraid. If you guys cannot come in here and expect to be posting 1 or 2 times a day, or like 4 stories, and be like, why isn't it happening? Why aren't I diamond? I should be presidential by now. I'm doing all the things. No, you guys, like those are the people that you're going to bring into your business. So if you're posting 1 time a day, they're going to think, oh my gosh, she's talking about making a $15,000 bonus and $2,000 a month, and all I have to do is post 1 time a day. No, it doesn't work like that. You know it doesn't work like that, and you don't want those people in your business. So don't be afraid to show the hard work. Don't be afraid to show that you're posting on your stories 20 times a day, and in between running kids around or cooking dinner or doing whatever and fitting it into your day, and you're still posting on your timeline or your feed 1 or 2 times a day, 3 times a day, and then you're posting on your stories 20 times a day, and it's midnight and you're still posting, you're still sending messages. Don't be afraid to show that, because it will bring the hard workers into your business. It will be the people who are realistic and are like, okay, I see you doing this all day long, tell me what I need to do and I'll do it. Those are the people that you want in your business. When I was going presidential, I still needed 2 days before, I still needed like 8,500 BV. And I was like, holy crap, like, how am I going to bring in this much volume? And I just had the faith and I just worked. I never went to bed at all that entire month until everything was done on my list. If I procrastinated my messages, I was up till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. sending my messages and just like, well, they're going to know I'm a hard worker, or they're going to think I'm on the East Coast and it's 7 a.m. right now and I'm sending messages out, but they're getting sent out either way, regardless. I'm doing it. So, you know, work hard, don't go to bed till it's done, and it will be so freaking worth it. That's all.
I love that, you guys. So just piggybacking on what she just said, I want you to remember now with our posts, you guys, we can't make any income claims. Like, and what I love about what she just said is that we don't need to. Cami Pentecost, their old name. Cami Pentecost, which is Mark's daughter. She is a field development person. She is like amazing, amazing, amazing. She was saying that when she went Black Diamond, you guys, she was not, 2 things. She was not afraid to show the hard work. And the second thing is that she not once said how much money she was making, and she didn't need to. But yeah, exactly. Black Diamond is $100,000 a month for 6 consecutive months. You guys, it is phenomenal. And on this other call that we were on, I remember Cami saying this. It was like 6 months ago, and she said, "Listen, if you make it look like what Jamie just said, if you make it look like you post once a day and you make $5,000 a month, then you're only going to attract lazy people into your business. That's exactly what you're going to attract." Okay. So we have to show people that we do work hard, but that's when you're going to attract those reds, that color personality that is like, okay, I've been watching you. If this work, the hard work equals a $5,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 paycheck, I'll do it. They're not afraid to work hard, but they just need to make sure that like they see the reward for it. And we know they will. And so you guys, like, that's a huge, huge thing. Like, I never say that post, it's like, just post on social media and you'll make money. And I'm like, that's not true. Like, you can't just post and make money, you guys. You can't just post and make money, right? Like, you have to actually ask. Pam always says, you got to be a professional asker. And that's what I'm doing this whole time. Well, actually, for the rest of the month. Okay. So I'm going to let Stacy go ahead and go before I finish. Because I could just talk for forever. So I'm going to let her finish before I finish. Okay. But that was amazing, Jamie. I love all those very specific tips. It's so important, you guys. Like, it's funny what she said. So we tend to stop doing what worked. I used to have call to actions on all my posts and my stories. And then I don't know why I just stopped, I stopped doing it. And you're like, why would I stop doing something that worked? Okay. So Stacey, I see your face.
Hi.
Hey girl.
Okay. So, everything that you guys said just totally took everything I wanted to say, but I did write some notes and I really have this feeling to talk about something. So I'm super, super excited. But I first do want to talk about, just like the couple tips that I have for you guys. So it was actually the other day I was talking to one of my, thanks. I actually took my extensions out myself. So it's not bad. But I was talking to one of my girls the other day and she was asking me kind of how I keep track of my customers and distributors and all of that. And I just honestly thought that everybody did this, but I guess not. And so something that I've been doing for years now is I go to my notes section, and I am not, so if you guys are not a pen and paper person, or maybe you're just really not organized, but you really want to keep track of everything. Just do it in your notes. I mean, you always have your phone, so just do it in your notes. But every single month I make a note that said like the month, it just says the month up there. And then I put all my enrollments. So I have customers and I have distributors. I also have samples, and then I have retail with that weird person that does retail. I had one this month, it was weird. But anyways, I write down, so at the very first of the month, I make a goal. Like how many customers do I want to sign this month? How many distributors? You know, and this can obviously change once, you know, whatever. But first of the month, I am making a number. I'm putting a number out there just to have something to work for. And so this month I put randomly 24 loyal customers and 12 distributors. I'm at 22 loyal customers and 7 distributors. So I still have work to go, but every single month I'm not putting more numbers, and maybe I should totally increase it. Maybe I'm putting a block on myself. But at the same time, like, you have a goal, and I don't want to leave these blank. Like, I go back to this and I'm like, it's not a good feeling. When she was actually, when I was talking to her about it, I had some blank and I was like really embarrassed. But anyways, have a goal and work for it. And I put the customer, and then I put the BV amount, and then I put like where they're placed, because that's just how I keep track of it. And then for cash, and again, I go back every single month. It helps with follow-ups. So if I sign a customer in April, next month I'm going back to this list and I'm going to follow up with them. I'm going to ask them how their products were. And then in in June, after their third order goes in, I'm asking them to be a distributor. A lot of my distributors are people that were my customers. A lot of them. I feel like most of them, because I follow up. I'm really good about doing the 3-month follow-up. If they're not ordering more, they're going to become a distributor because they're already ordered product. You know, they love it, they know it, all that stuff. So that is something that really helps me with goal setting. If you don't have a goal, you do not know what to work for, and you'll just be working aimlessly. So have a goal set in place and fill it all out, okay? The second thing, which is going to go along with what I want to talk about, but the secret, you guys, with a crazy house and everything right now, just period, is voice message. Okay, so many people ask for scripts, and we have all of that in the team pages. If you need a script, there is one in the team page. But if you're voice messaging, they're hearing your passion. They know that even if you don't know what you're talking about, write it out and read from it. But because they trust you, they hear the passion, they hear the facts, whatever it is, the excitement, and so they just trust you more. Plus, you guys, you're not having to do this all the time or copy and paste. It just goes by so much faster. And I know with, you know, kids at home and everything, like, it's just hectic all day long. And so voice messaging, even with the kids in the background, I was voice messaging in like the middle of the kitchen, and I'm like, I'm really sorry it's loud in here, but like, who cares? I'm a mom and I work from home, and so they're going to see that, and that's real life. And so share, and every time you do voice message, my tip is to be excited. Like, even if you're not excited, be excited. And if you're too scared to do a voice message, just do one. Like, just do one. Okay. You're the only one that's going to get you to do one. Just do one. Watch what happens. Send like your upline a voice message, practicing, like, do what you have to do. But yes, it helps so much. Okay, let's see. So have a goal. Obviously you want to have a goal. So my goal this month, it was actually last month. My goal last month was to go double diamond 2.0, and that did not happen. And I was super, super bummed out. But I just got everything back on the first of the month. I was like, okay. And I actually ended up changing my chart a little bit. And so it's actually happening. We're like 700 away right now, from double diamond 2.0, which is crazy. And it's so much more fun the second time around. I don't know why, it just is. It's just so much fun. And shout out to Carly, who's also going double diamond this month. She's like 1,200 away. Shannon, she went diamond. I'm just super excited about it. But the reason these goals happen is because I have them set in place. And if they don't happen when I want them to, who cares? It doesn't matter when. It just doesn't matter when. You just go for it. And if you don't hit it, you'll hit it the next month. And if you don't, you just keep going. Just keep going, no matter what. Okay, but something I really want to talk about. Sometimes I feel super unqualified to talk about like certain things. You know, the fact is that I went ambassador and I worked really hard to get there. And now I'm going to double 2.0 to show you guys that that can be done again. But like, no matter what you go through, no matter the feelings or, you know, whatever life happens, when you're suddenly have to become a homeschool mom 24/7, like who would have thought that was going to happen? But it happened, and you still have to get stuff done. But I don't know about you guys, but I have really bad anxiety. And one thing that I had so much pride about, and this is whether if you have anxiety or not, or you're just stressed out right now because of everything, or, you know, depression, whatever it might be for you. But this can relate to anybody. If you're having a hard time, you have to ask for help. For example, I was so prideful. Like, I was a single mom for 3 years, and Texas now lives with me, and we bought a house together, and he is so helpful. But when I'm actually communicating with him. So if you, hold on, buddy, I'm working. Okay, give me a minute. Close the door, please. Mom life. But when he is here, he is so, so helpful. But I was just always, I wasn't afraid to ask for help, but I did it for so long alone that I felt like I didn't need to. But there was a point that I was so in my own head. I would sit and think nothing was happening and Romans weren't coming through. Every part of my life almost felt like it was crumbling. And I'm like, what is happening? And all it took was for me asking him for help. That's it. And so if you need help in business, in life, in anything, you have to ask for help, and you can't be ashamed of it. He's my partner. He's here to help me, right? If you guys have a partner, a husband, wife at home, whatever, tell them. What they could do to help you is give you an hour to sit down and work your business. We all have life kind of flipped upside down right now with, you know, my kids, they're at home, and I have them 5 days out of the week, you know, and it's just me 2 days at a time because Texas works. And so there are times when they do have cereal for dinner because that's all that I can do. But there are also times when he's here and I can ask for help, and I can get that 1 hour, that 2 hour a day that I need. I wasn't doing that for myself. And if I am not good, nothing around me is good. If mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. And that is the freaking truth, because my kids were like, their behavior was horrible, and Texas and I kept bickering, and I'm like, what is even happening? Like, nothing was happening, but it was just my lack of communication and my, you know, whatever just got in the way. And so ask for help. If you need help, you have to ask for it. If you're not Superwoman, nobody is. And if you're getting it all done and with a smile on your face and you're sending your messages and everything, like, you're a Superwoman. Like, seriously, good for you. But the majority of us, I'm sure I can speak for a lot of us, it is hard right now. It is freaking hard to get up in the morning just to make them breakfast and to do your like to do all the things with them up your booty 24/7. It's hard. It is freaking hard. But ask for help. I even asked my dad for help the other day. He came and picked him up, and they went to the park for an hour, and I got some work done. Ask for help. That is like a huge thing that's been weighing on me, because I'm still in like the midst of it. You know, it's not easy. I am not a qualified person to talk about time management and all that. That's just not me. I just get the things done. I just get it done. No matter how it happens, I just get it done. But another thing that really helped me was actually sitting down and writing a schedule with my kids. Because I don't know about you, but my kids, they're 4 and 6. And if you tell them, okay, we're going to do this at a certain time, they're going to leave me alone. They will leave me alone. I'll be like, okay, you know what? You can have your tablet until 4 o'clock. We actually got my oldest a watch because they'll go outside and play on their bikes, whatever. I'm like, okay, you be home by this time. And he loves it. And he'll go and leave me alone. It's just great. I love my kids, you guys, but you guys totally get it. You understand, especially when you're pushing and it's month end. If you are not making your business a priority right now, above laundry, above showering, then you don't want it bad enough. I mean, come on, you have to make this a priority every single day. Every day, every minute you have throughout the day, schedule it. Schedule time to put your phone away and actually spend an hour with your kids. But because that's all they need sometimes. And then you get your phone back up and you just do the freaking thing. Even with tears down your face, it's going to suck sometimes. And you're going to go to bed at 3 a.m. because you didn't get anything done. But you have to do it. Sometimes it's a disaster. It looks like a disaster. It's chaos, but you do it anyways because nothing's going to be perfect. And I get the question a lot. How do you balance it? How do you balance all of this? I don't. I just do it. Okay. I just do what works for me. I ask for help and I get the thing done. So that's what I really, really wanted to share. I think that's it. Yeah. And obviously following up. I am just the best at following up. I follow up till they sign. So I'm voicing with the follow-ups too. It would just be something like, hey girl, I don't know what's holding you back, but right now it's half off to get started. Let's do it. Text me, something like that. Super, super simple. I'm confident when I'm doing it. And yeah, that's follow up, voice message, follow up, and ask for freaking help.
I love it. Okay. So, you guys, it's funny that she mentioned that because we all have it sometimes, but what you have to realize is, at this point in life, you are going to be a different kind of mom. So number one, I already hear people, or I'm sorry, not hear them. I already see people making posts on social media saying like, I'm losing my damn mind, and they're not even in the business, right? It's just because all of our worlds have been turned upside down with kids at home. It's just a different routine. It's not the same. And so you might be like, oh my gosh, that's me, but it would have happened with or without the business. So you might as well just hustle. And so the next thing I want to share is I'm in this like little group of these people that are trying to level up, whatever. So it's the only way I can explain it. And one of these girls was saying like, it's hard for me to find that balance. And she, she's an ambassador. She's like, I know there's no such thing as balance, but I have that mom guilt sometimes. And one of the other girls was saying like, it's juggling balls. Okay. You have so many balls each day. You can't carry them all at the same time, but you don't ever drop the same one twice. And I loved that, so for me, like sometimes I find myself like, I'm working really hard. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to take the time and I'm going to go put the kids to bed tonight instead of Aaron. Or I'm going to go and do this instead of this at this time. And, it's just about like, hey, you dropped one ball today, go, pick that ball back up tomorrow. And it's okay, because this is the way we have to explain it too. There's going to be different kinds of parents and there's going to be different kinds of lives. And some of you guys are brand new here. And so this might be way over your head, but I'm just going to say it anyways. If you want this business to be a 5 to 10 to 20 to 30 to 50 to $100,000 a month income, it is going to be a big part of your life. It is. And that's a good thing. It will bring blessings to you. It'll bring blessings to your family. It'll bring blessings to other people's family, but it will be hard work, and that's okay. And you will be a different mom, right? I'm not making crafts every single day. I'm not hand making my kids' clothes. I'm not making a fresh dinner every single night by myself. I'm not doing those things from sun up to sundown that, stay-at-home moms are doing without a business. I'm not doing those things. I'm a different kind of mom. I do the other types of things with my children, and then I do this business also, and they see that I am a hardworking person. And you know what? I'm teaching my kids to work hard. It was so freaking funny. So I had this, and I love it. So I had this, and Ezra, I don't know why, he's just really excited. He wants a pool. So I had this thermometer, which we brought in like over 7,500 today, you guys. So it's so freaking amazing. We are going double ambassador. Like it's already done in my head. Everyone has been just freaking killing it. So anyways, I had this on the table here, you guys. And normally I do just go work 20, 30 minutes here and then go play with my kids and 20 minutes here and there, whatever. But I'm going double ambassador. And so I have not been doing that this month. I have been hiding in the car or hiding here or hiding there because the kids are at home instead of school. And that used to be the time where I would sit down and whatever. So anyways, this was on the counter right here. And Ezra came up. He's like, what is that, mommy? And I was like, it's my thermometer for my business. And he's like, what's a thermometer? And I said, because I'm going for a really big promotion. And he said, oh, so we can buy our house? I'm like, yes, so we can buy our house. And it was just really cute. And he was like, okay, like he understood, and my kids are going to benefit from swimming in the pool and all the memories that they're going to make, like you just have to, you just have to want what's to come bad enough, and you're going to have to give up a little bit. And if you're not willing to give up here and give up there, then you're going to have to give up a little bit of your sleep. I don't know how many motivational videos I've heard where The Rock or all of these, or Les Brown, they're all saying like, you only need 6 or 7 hours of sleep. Like, you'll survive. You know, like, you'll survive when you want it bad enough. Like, you wake up with an energy that like doesn't need coffee. It doesn't need an energy drink. Like, you already have it because you're so freaking excited, you guys. That's what you have to be in order to hit a promotion. You can't speak negatively. You can't think negatively. It just has to be the fact that you're working so hard that you don't actually have a moment to think negatively. Like, that's what I have to do, because there have been moments, just like what Savannah said, where I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, what is happening right now? And then I'm like, no, girl, go get some hosts to post out. Go send out some messages. And then you're like, oh, I got this. And then you sign a customer and you're like, oh, I got this. And then your team signs a customer. You're like, we got this. Like, this is done. So if you're ever feeling, you guys, inactivity breeds fear. And so if you are scared of not hitting the promotion, if you're scared of not being good at this business, I can guarantee it's because you haven't actually done enough work to see that you actually can be successful here. You just haven't done it. You're missing a link, whether it's like Jamie growing your network, or for me, a lot of the times, like, I've always been good at sending out messages, but there's been plenty of times where I haven't sent them out daily. And you know what? At the beginning of this month, it was like a big slap in the face. It was like last month I signed 12 or 14 distributors, and that wasn't as many as I wanted. And I'm like, I'm going double ambassador. Like, I need to sign way more. And at the beginning of the month, you guys, I signed like 2 or 3 the first day. And then for like a week and a half, I didn't sign any distributors. And I was like, mother freaker. So you know what? I was like, this is God telling me, like, girl, you have not put in the work. So immediately I was like 30, 40 messages a day offering the business every single day, not skipping a beat, not doing anything else, getting out at least. And these are the things that I'm doing to bring people in, you guys, because some of you guys are like, okay, I'm willing to work hard. What do I do? So every single day, you guys, every single day, I am offering the business to at least 30 people. I don't care what social media site it is. I am directly offering the business, saying, hey, Jamie, do you want to join my business? You'll be great. Obviously, there's scripts for that, but it's voice messages better. Every single day, you guys, because those seeds that I'm planting now, they're not going to say yes right now. Those are not going to be the people that sign up today. Those are going to be the people that sign up in a few weeks. If you want people to sign up today, you got to be doing all of the things at once. And then the people that are watching you are going to see it. So every single day I have a product, personal, and business story. Business meaning, and sorry, I painted Emma's nails. So there's that right there. That's cute. $1 million over here. Okay. Anyways, so every single day in a 24-hour period, you will not see on my Instagram and Facebook stories without a personal, business, and product. And I mix personal to sandwich them. Okay. So that's why I take a lot of videos of my kids or whatever, because I sandwich them between my personal, between my business and my product. And when I say business, I mean offering the opportunity. When I say product, I mean offering the results, the product. Okay. Every single day. The next thing I do is every single day, I'm going to have at least one business post that says, you can do this business with me. Some of you guys, you post stuff like, oh my gosh, life goals, motivational, this, whatever. And I'm like, you're not telling them that they can join your business. That's not an opportunity post. You're not saying anything about this business and what it can do for them. You're not offering them this business. You're not saying they can come into it. An opportunity post is saying, Jamie, you can do this with me. Or Jamie, this is the objection I'm going to walk you through. It's directly saying, now call to action, message me. Okay, you guys, and every single day, like Jamie said, growing your network is so huge, and going live and sharing, your face. We have to show our faces, you guys, because in a world where there's, a bunch of people on stories, how many times go watch yourself do this. Okay. So for me, I will do this. I will go and see what I stop at. That's how I learned what worked. I'll go through people's stories, and if it's pictures, I go like this. Boop, 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 boop. If it's a video, I'm like, oh, what's this a video of? People just watch the videos. And so that's why I usually do my personal thing as a video, right? Your kid waking up. Ryan does that all the time. I love it. I feel like I'm a part of her her son's waking up. Like, since she had him, I swear, she has the live and she like walks in and like he wakes up. Like, I remember that, and it's so random, but I do. And so like, you want people to be a part of your life. But you guys, like, we have to be willing to work hard, but it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. If you're in a day, if you're in a month, if you're in a year, I don't care where you're at. I don't care how far you've come. I don't care how long it's taken you to go executive or Ruby. I don't care if you were ambassador and now you're paid as distributor. I don't give a crap where you were at yesterday. It just matters what you decide you want to do by the end of the month, by the end of next month, by the end of the summer. Where do you want to be? You get to decide it right now, you guys, but you have got to be willing to put in the hard work. You can't say like, but how? I don't care how, you guys. Like, I didn't know how I was going to bring in 75,000 GV. I can't write that down. And you know what I told Aaron too, when I was writing it down, I was like, okay, so when this girl promotes, this girl promotes, this girl promotes, this girl promotes, it was all the promotions. I was like, that doesn't equal 75,000. I'm like, the numbers don't add up. And I was like, so I'm just going to pray. Like, I'm going to pray and we're going to round up the entire team, because every single person counts. Every single person is a life changed. Every single person is a promotion. And that's what it was. And I was like, and I'm going to work, just like what Savannah said, like, I am going to work as hard as I possibly can and be so loud about it. And that's as much as I can possibly do. And we're doing it, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, so you guys, you're about to have a lot of ambassadors on this team next month, because and I'm calling them out, so now you guys are gonna watch. Sorry. Jamie, Savannah, and Eliana are all going ambassador, you guys. You guys are about to have 4 freaking ambassadors, and Eden is friggin' pushing for presidential this month, you guys. And friggin' Stacy, just, I don't know if you guys know what a 2.0 is. Some of you guys might not even know. After you go ambassador, which is the highest rank, you guys, you get to open up a second account. And they're like, here, do it again because we love you. And you're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And Stacy is going double diamond on that. Some of you guys, you haven't even gone double diamond for the first time. Does that not show you it has nothing to do with timing? It has to do with your work ethic, your belief. That's it. You guys, that's freaking it. Work ethic and belief. That's actually just the perfect circle. But anyways, oh, it's 8:08. All right. I don't know why I'm sweating. I just get really hyped on Zooms and I'm like actually physically sweating a lot. And so I'm going to go get back to work and go sign like a million DTs and LCs. And you guys, these promotions, like, you can hit your promotion because of the customer promotion, and you can get charted for your next promotion. You guys, you can get charted for your next promotion. Stacey, do you want to say something? Stacey wants to talk.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you guys are so
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I put it a long time ago. No, I just saw some of the comments, and it's just something that I had gone through. Somebody was talking about how their significant other is not supportive. And I'm just going to tell you, whoever it was, and if you guys can relate to this, make money and he'll support you. Just go do the thing. Just do it. Because
Yeah.
I was once married, didn't have the support, but then I started making lots of money and he was all in.
And it's funny because, like, you guys, men, I know there's a few men on here, men's brains are a little different. Like, they see that you just started this random thing and you're on your phone and you're working and this and that, but they're like, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 in the beginning of this business.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 1 + 1 in the beginning of this business, it equals 0. Like, it's a business, you guys. But we are freaking blessed that it was $99 to join this business, and it's not like $100 million. But Eliana wants to talk, so we're just gonna keep rolling. Go ahead, girl.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. My girl Ariana just went Ruby, and you guys, only was 200 BV last month. She just went Ruby and showed that she did it on her own with her team. But anyway, okay, I wanted to mention something, you guys, real quick, and it is to have the mindset that you need to look at your cup. You need to look at your cup half full, not half empty. Because I feel like so many people are like, oh my God, but I'm so far away, or I'm this much away. When you're like, okay, I'm here now. What can I do to get to my goal? And then divide that each day. You know, your life is like, you you know, you will regret it if you don't push through all the way to the last month, till the last day of the month, because A, you could absolutely make your goal reality, or B, you could get so dang close that you'll just make it happen the next month, you know, no matter what. So you guys, if you have the complaining mindset, or the, you know, it's half empty, the cup is half empty mindset, it's just never, it's like becoming, it's just a complainer. You are a problem solver. Absolutely. You're a goal getter. And so you guys have to have that mindset, that belief that it's going to happen, that you're going to do it with faith. You're going to do it with hard work. And one of the things I always hear all the time, whether it's from newbies or somebody that's not even in the business just yet, I always hear, I'm afraid of putting in the work and it won't work. Like, that is the dumbest thing in the world, you guys, I swear. You cannot put in the work and like not succeed. Like, you absolutely will succeed. It's gonna happen. There's just no way for you to fail if you put in the work. Like, you're gonna see the freaking results, you guys. My girls that have not worked before, and they've even told me themselves, I was just not working and I'm finally working, and now I'm seeing the results. I'm like, girl, it freaking works. You know, when you send the messages, when you interact, when you add to your network, etc., etc. So you guys, have full, not half empty. All I wanted to say.
I'm pretty sure all of our cups are all the way full right now, because mine is. Okay, who is promoting by the end of this month? Or oh yeah, let's take a pic. Even though, gosh, guys, we were at like 380, just living up our best life. Okay, y'all can smile, because we never smile. We always look a little busty. Okay, so put if you are promoting this month, or some of you guys are helping people promote this month to set you up for your promotion next month. And you know what? Don't be afraid to say that. Don't be afraid to be like, Brooklyn, I want you to be my diamond for my double. Like, let's freaking run. Don't be afraid to say that, because it's teamwork. Because guess what? You're helping each other. And then the next month, that Brooklyn's going to be the one that's going to be going double and working with somebody else to go diamond. Like, it is teamwork, you guys. You can't do it without anybody else. You just have to stay humble and work hard. And I think people have no problem being a part of your promotion as long as they see you're working hard, right? If they see you doing nothing, like, they don't want anything to do with it. They got to see that you're working hard, and they're like, oh yeah, girl, let's do it. Okay. So there's so many promotions this month. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Okay, all right, guys, let's get back to work, and I will see you later. Okay, bye.